So this idea that eventually the machine will be conscious is silly. It'll never be conscious. It can't understand. It can compute. This is the type of imagination that Tolkien had. He saw these things. He could see the work of Alan Turing and eventually what it would come into. Tolkien very much, I'm not going to say hated, but I think it was more than just cordially disliked. I think he really disliked machinery. He really disliked the advancement of machines in the effort or the idea of replacing even just human labor, because it always came with a price. There was always a payoff. There was always something that was going to bite you in the end. And then eventually he knew that this replacing man's labor, replacing man's mathematics, because remember, the original computer up until the 1960s was a human being. It wasn't a computer per se. It was a human being with pencil and paper and maybe a slide rule. So he knew that this machine eventually that's replacing our labor and replacing our arithmetic and multiplication and then other things that we're doing, and he could see what was going to happen when he read Uncomputable Numbers with an Application to the Skydex Problem in 1936 from Alan Turing. He could see that eventually we would make something that would replace our mind, and it would at least fool us. And that was Alan Turing's whole intent, was to imitate, not to actually be conscious, but to imitate. Only an atheist who thinks that we don't have a soul, has no idea what a soul is, doesn't want to know what a soul is, would be foolish enough to claim that a machine would ever have a soul. It can't. And it can't be conscious. But it will fool us, and it's fooling a lot of people.